And now, it's time for the KSNT Sports award-winning Football Frenzy with Glenn Kinley and Lainey Gerber.
Welcome to Football Frenzy. I'm Glenn Kinley. She's Lainey Gerber. We have a solid slate of games for Week 2 of high school football action.
That's right. A number of good matchups tonight. Week 2 is where we really get to see what teams are about and what they're able to do. There's also Jayhawk football tonight, so no shortage of Friday night lights for us.
Can't forget about the Jayhawks. We got Topeka High at Washburn Rural, Seaman at Hayden, a number of other good ones, but none bigger than the game of the week. I'm talking the battle for the Silver Trophy, Junction City at Manhattan. We go to Manhattan for the highlights. One of the biggest rivalries in the state. Always a good fight when these two teams meet up. Junction City ready to rock and roll. They're coming out hot. That's Xavier Felton. He's going to go to work. He's going to keep it himself and run the ball. Nice gain there for him. Manhattan is ready for war, though. Here's Vinny Smith. Check it out. Touchdown Indians. Just like that, we got a ball game. Junction City wide receiver TJ Jones. He's going to get a screen pass here, and he's not messing around. He's got some speed. He gets the ball. Turn on the Jets. He's going to go the distance all the way to the house. Blue Jays lead. Manhattan's not going away easy, though. Not in this rivalry game. Fourth down, that's Manhattan quarterback Keenan Sharts to Joe Hall. Touchdown Indians. It's a fight, but Manhattan takes back the Silver Trophy. They win the game 37-21.
And one of the biggest rivalries in the state, always a battle when these two teams meet. The defense was firing for Topeka High and Washburn Rural. Topeka High punting, but it's blocked. The ball is loose. Landon McCowan jumps on it. The Junior Blues get a touchdown and are on the board first. Again with the defense, this time it's Topeka High's Tylen Alejos on the carry, but he's hit hard. The ball comes out and Washburn Rural recovers it. Topeka High has 60 yards of penalties in just the first half, and that's the story of the game. Washburn Rural wins 42-13.
2-0, Rural 2-0.
Oh, yeah. And we have to give a shout out to the Band of the Week, of course, the Washburn Rural Band. They are your Football Frenzy Band of the Week for Week 2. Great football, great band, incredible atmosphere, not to mention the songs they played made me dance on the sideline a little bit, not gonna lie.
It looks like those guys were having a good time out there. That's just something you love to see. We got Rossville at Rock Creek, the defending state champ Dogs. They looked good last week, and today, well, they look good again. It's all about the defense today. Caden Brown picks it off. He could go all the way. Pick 6 for the Dogs. They grab an early lead. And Lainey, you want to see him do it again?
Of course I do.
This time, I'm told it's the Rossville quarterback. That's Torrey Horak. He makes the interception on defense, so he can play both ways. The Dogs do it on defense. They put some points on the board, too. They go crazy in Rock Creek. 56-14, the final.
Wow. And Seaman at Hayden. Both teams coming off Week 1 wins and both battling it out tonight. Heading into halftime, tied at 7, and just before the fourth quarter, Camden Barta looking for hope. He launches it down the field to Kason Stallbomber. He's being dragged by Jack Chisholm, or rather, he's dragging Jack. He breaks free. He finds the end zone. He's down. The ball is out. Tyler Gilchrist jumps on it, but the officials are calling it a touchdown for Seaman. Hayden fans did not like that. Gavin Arnold throws an interception to start the fourth. Not ideal. However, Vikings win 35-14.
That play, that was a frenzy right there. We're talking about football frenzy. That was mass chaos. Marysville at Wamego. The young ones in Boomtown are fired up for this one. Let me tell you guys, Hayden Obiet, he's just a must-watch on Friday nights. He picks up a solid game here for Wamego. Marysville trying to keep it close. There's Rhett Williams catching it and finishing the job for the touchdown, but Wamego is just too much in this one. Here's James DeRauchi, makes a play on defense. Red Raiders win it big in this one, 28-7.
And St. Mary's at Silver Lake. Slow start in this one, but it picks up. Elijah Barnes on the move. He gets a few blocks and picks up a solid gain for Silver Lake. They don't score on that drive, though. St. Mary strikes first. Abe Haracha puts it into another gear, tallies up 6 for the Bears. Eagles responding. That's Deegan Kruger keeping it himself, and he ties the game at 6. Lake doing it on defense, too. Caden Walker with a tackle for loss. Eagles defend their home turf. It goes down to the wire, but they win it 29-28. That's another football frenzy.
That's a close one. Good fight from St. Mary's there. In Holton, the Wildcats are hosting Chapman. Talk about a fight. This one was a true dog fight. Holton quarterback Matt Lears. He's going to go up the middle. Well, wait a minute. Not up the middle. He breaks a tackle. He's headed straight for my camera. I thought I was going to get run over here for a second. Picks up a solid gain. Holton gets a field goal on that drive. No touchdown. Time for the Irish to go to work. That's Eli Rigel powering his way into the end zone. 2-point conversion for Chapman's good too. That's Nick Anderson. They lead 8-3, but Holton refuses to back down. They throw the ball, which was rare in this game. Neither team threw the ball much. Lears to Charlie Gilliland, putting them in the red zone, and they punch it in to take the lead. They'll keep the lead. Wildcats win 25-14.
Well, another big game that ended up being a good one. Topeka West at Emporia. Chargers barely slipping by 36-32.
Perry Lecompton takes down Hiawatha by 2 touchdowns. The Cause got beat by Hiawatha. I misread the score there. They fall 21-7. That's a big win for Hiawatha.
Yeah, none of us expected that. Well, Sabetha versus Riverside. Sabetha wrote the entire story there, shutting out Riverside 42-0.
And Osage City takes down Council Grove. Osage City was good last year. They're good again this year. Dominant fashion. They win 51-0.
Clay Center at Jeff West, shutting out the home team 57-0 again.
Royal Valley falls at Nemaha Central 49-0 in that one, running clock.
Absolutely. Well, all sorts of action, lots of close ones, also lots of not close ones.
Yeah.
So, Glenn, what's your biggest takeaway from week 2?
A few things. One, Rossville looked good again. You know that. And that Chapman-Holton game was a good one. I thought Holton might give it to him, but Chapman stuck around. Neither team threw the ball. It was halftime. I think we had 2 passes in the whole game. But that was a good game. I had to come back here and get ready for the show. I wish I could have stayed for the end. Just good football there.
Absolutely. And Hayden Seaman, too. I didn't expect that to be as close of a game as it was, but
that play where he dragged the guy for maybe 10 yards, that was
impossible.
Yeah, that's something you love to see. That's just good football right there.
Well, that's right. And, of course, Perry Lecompton, like you said, state title, and they're back, potential Game of the Week candidate.
Yeah, Perry Lecompton's got Holton next week. That could be a good one because you know Perry Lecompton's going to be hungry to bounce back from the loss to Hiawatha.
Absolutely.
We're going to take a quick break. When we return, KU highlights and a K-State preview. Stick with us. More Football Frenzy is coming up.
Ham is hiring CDL drivers starting at $20 per hour with a signing